I'm so happy our first guest is back tonight. You know him from the TV series The X-Files and Californication. He now stars in Aquarius.
Ooh, damn, you are really good looking. I hope you don't mind my saying, but you've got great skin, doesn't he, Sarge?
Very supple.
Supple, yeah, smooth, tight, taut. It's taut, really, isn't it? I bet the girls must just pile up outside your door like snowbanks, huh? Let me ask you then, because the Sergeant and I aren't getting any younger. Do you think it's too late for us to start moisturizing? You know, a little cocoa butter before bed? Is that your secret?
Man, I don't know what you're on. Kiss my ass.
Sarge.
Please, come on.
Please welcome David Duchovny. It's nice to have you back.
Thank you. You know where I learned that move?
Which move?
Watching Chopped with my daughter.
Trying to force someone's face into a burner?
Yeah, yeah.
I missed that episode of Chopped.
Chef, what have you got for us today? I got a blonde guy's head.
That sounds delicious. That's great. You put a little balsamic vinegar on that, I'd eat it.
A reduction of some kind. There's always a reduction.
Yeah. Why can't we just eat our food the way it is? Why do we have to reduce it first?
Yeah, it's really reductive,
Yeah.
is what it is.
I reduce my food to tears. I say things to my spinach I can never take back.
I understand that. Why is the chef always doing stuff? Why can't he make stuff? Why is he always doing, you know, the chef does no, the chef cooks, the chef makes. No, why is he doing it? Stephen.
I don't know what you're talking about. But you're my guest, so I agree with you
The chef does a
wholeheartedly.
balsamic reduction.
Oh, he does?
Yes,
see
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why is he doing it?
I don't know why he does it.
He makes it.
It sounds fancier. It might sound more expensive if he does it.
Bothers me,
Because your mom cooks, you know. My mom cooked me a meal.
She didn't do anything.
No, didn't anything, no. She didn't.
Mom, what are you doing tonight? I'm doing spaghetti and meatballs.
Was that your mom's go-to?
It's every mom's go-to.
Really?
My Scottish mom, spaghetti and meatballs. Come on.
Really?
Yes.
Not haggis and head cheese?
Oh. Those are on very special days. Maybe a Seder.
Yeah.
But no.
I think head cheese might be treif.
Yeah. It's more than that.
I really enjoyed having you on last time, but I just want to point out that you dropped the F-bomb so many times on the show. It actually got written up in USA Today. Stephen Colbert and David Duchovny are mean to CBS censors on The Late Show. So please. It's a family show, please.
I feel bad about it, I do. And I'm very, very sorry.
All right, good, I'll pass it on.
I am sorry.
Well, congratulations on your book, by the way. You were on here last time, which is called?
Bucky Dent.
Right. It's a huge hit. New York Times called it a home run. Great.
Yeah.
So you try your hand at writing, you turn out to be a good writer. Yeah. When you were on last time, you talked about the value of failing and celebrating the losers.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it have been better for you to have failed at writing a book?
Yes.
What do you know about failing? What have you failed at professionally? Have you failed at anything?
Yes.
What?
Well, when I wrote and directed a movie that came out in about 2006, I think, called House of D, Wait for Applause. Not forthcoming, failure, right there. So,
House of D.
I was working in Canada when it came out in Canada, a week after it had come out. It came out to mixed reviews. And my
Did you flee to Canada before the reviews came out?
I did. And I was just acting in Canada, and my driver was French-Canadian and obviously didn't speak English very well because he left the review in the Canadian paper open on my seat.
For you?
For me to see, but obviously he didn't read English because the headline was, Duchovny gets an F. And the first line of the review was, it was a question, has David Duchovny's brain been abducted by aliens?
So you're...
Is that funny?
Now with
Now.
some time, So did you learn anything from that? Like, did you
Well,
take anything from
I felt like I'd been punched in the stomach. I went to work. My head was spinning. I got an F, you know?
House of D got an F.
Exactly. I guess that was the joke. Another.
I guess so, yeah.
How clever. How clever.
Yeah.
So that was a Friday. I did my work. I felt proud that I was able to act that day, as I felt. I'm sorry for using that word. Okay. Well, I felt like a professional. I did my job.
Yeah, that's what a pro does. A pro does their job when they don't particularly feel like it.
Thank you. And so I woke up the next morning. I felt fantastic, and I couldn't figure out why. And I realized that my entire life I'd been terrified of getting an F. And when I woke up that Saturday morning, I was alive and I was fine. And I was like, oh, well, you survive. You actually can get an F and move along. So I was like, oh, thankful to that lady.
That's nice.
I mean, it's not like I want to make a steady diet of Fs.
Yeah.
But it was liberating in some way to have received it in such a public forum, and to survive.
Now F stands for fantastique.
Fantastic.